Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. For today's valued viewer request we have from Fast and Slow Mo. Hi Cap, check this out. Maybe you can show us how a F-18 would handle with only one engine. Maybe try a carrier landing or something. A link here from Defence World. Malaysian FA-18D Hornet engine experiences mid-air flameout at Lima 19. Left engine of the Boeing FA-18D strike fighter belonging to the Royal Malaysian Air Force experienced a flameout 50 feet above the ground during a solo display on Tuesday at Langkawi International Maritime and Aerospace Exhibition, Lima 2019. Pilot, I was looking for 280 knots airspeed before pitching my nose up for a high alpha vertical climb. I was just skimming the runway at the point. Then I heard a loud bang and the entire aircraft began to shudder. Major Go Keng Loon told the New Straits Times. During the low-level transition, the left General Electric F-404-400 EPE afterburning turbofan engine ingested a foreign object, possibly a bird. Observers on the ground saw orange flames belching out of the left engine nozzle. The fuel and flame mixture from the engine floated down to the ground and ignited the dry grass on the airfield. After experiencing a loud explosion due to the flameout, the pilot immediately executed emergency procedures to land the aircraft safely. So, RC, a loss of a single engine in any twin-engine fighter is not really a big issue. It's very unlikely that we're going to have a crash, unless you're in an absolute particular scenario like, and we've explored this before, if you're in a certain low-speed, high angle of attack situation like a high alpha pass, interestingly, that this guy was about to do, if you lose an engine, you will almost certainly die. And we've looked into the physics of that, and I will... When I say die, I don't mean the pilot dies, I mean the aeroplane will die, the pilot will eject. And I will link that video in this video description if you want to go and watch that. In this case, although he was low, he had airspeed. As long as you've got either airspeed or enough altitude, you're going to be okay. What we're going to do in this case, because we've already done the kind of no escape scenario where we're at high alpha or we're on landing and we've got no airspeed, and we've explored that. In this case, we will look at the worst case scenario when an engine goes from takeoff. Again, worst case scenario, let's be on a carrier out to sea with a bit of wind, moving, pitching, rolling deck, about as bad as it's going to get. And we're going to take off. We're going to lose one engine, the left engine, as soon as we take off. And then we're going to have to gain altitude and find a way of landing. As well as that, we're going to be loaded up because we're going out for a strike somewhere. So we're going to have maximum weight on the bird just to make things extra difficult. And we're going to see if we can execute our version of an emergency procedure. How do you think that's going to go, RC?
It's going to be tough.
Welcome back, valued viewers. We have a pair of Hornets. We're going to go on a big mission to sink something. Well, the point is we are super heavily armed up on this CV. We've got 4 air-to-air missiles, 2 very heavy anti-shipping missiles, 3 full bags, you know, more or less as heavy as we can get at our aircraft, which is bad if we lose an engine. We are going to take off, and literally as soon as the catapult launches, RC, you're going to throttle down one of your engines, and that engine is going to stay throttled down. That's going to be the dead engine. It's just the easiest way for us to simulate an engine loss. And then we're going to go through our GR procedure to try and get back to the mothership. Why are we doing our own procedure? Because I haven't got a clue what the real procedure is. Okay, so what we're going to do is first get the aircraft as light as possible. So we're going to smack the Admiral's doorbell, the emergency jettison there. That's going to get rid of everything apart from Sidewinder right, Sidewinder left, and I think aim 7s on the belly. Then I'm going to get rid of the aim 7s on the belly and the Sidewinders if I can. I'm almost certain you wouldn't do that in real life, but, you know, we don't have to be realistic. All the time we're going to be maintaining speed. We want to keep above 150 knots. Essentially, the faster, the better, the safer for us. Then, once we're light and we've got a bit of altitude, we should be okay to land essentially like normal. The aircraft's not going to handle too badly with one engine for 2 reasons. One, the engines are very close together laterally, so it will not put too much yaw force or yaw torque onto our airframe. And 2, we're going to be low throttle when we're coming in for landing anyway, so we won't get much of a yaw problem. Full power RC. Remember, you've got to be throttled down.
When are we pulling the engines? Or you? Okay, go ahead.
When you're being catapulted, yeah. So when you're still on the catapult.
Ready.
Salute on 3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go.
Engine off. Emergency jettison. Ah, my engine's lost. Oh, God. Okay, jettison, gear up. Oh, it's weird flying like this. I can't get to my controls that I need to do my flaps and stuff, but Okay, keep full power. Let's get to 300 knots. You've retained one of your bags, so your jettison didn't work properly. Just bear that in mind. You'll need that gone. There he goes. Okay, valued viewers, I'm going to go above you and see if you can just check me out, please. I'm going to be on your left, riding high. See me? Am I clean?
Yep.
Okay, I'm actually going to get rid of my air-to-air missiles. You wouldn't do this in real life, almost certainly, but no, it's not real. Zap. And I'm going to get rid of my thingies as well. Again, it's not real. Okay, I am clean as can be. This aircraft has plenty of power on one engine when it's relatively light. So even with full fuel like we've got now, we're going to go and land on Mother. So let's get everything sorted. Just go straight into a landing, RC. Yeah, we've done something very similar, but then we were trying to prove how you can crash. This time, I'm trying to prove how we can survive. I'm just talking to the valued streamers who said we've done this already. We've got a different take on it this time. If everything's done right, if you remember the previous time, he made errors. He didn't do things quick enough, and then it caused him to crash. This time, we are showing how you can quite easily survive if you do everything quick enough. Right, flaps down to full, gear are out, hook down. Now we've got to rely on my terrible, terrible landing skills, which leave me to be laughed at in certain form. Is that you just crashed into the water, RC? That's my missiles. You see my anger about to arise.
Yeah, I won't crash into the water, just flying around.
Alright. Got a bit of wind on today, so we're a bit rocky, but we'll be okay. Oh, I've still got my aim 7s. Don't know how that happened, valued viewers. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Oops, I'm getting a little low now. I hate getting too low. I'd much rather, I know it's not proper, but I'd much rather be high, especially with one engine. Because if I do get in the proverbial, I want gravity on my side, not against me. Having to go into afterburner quite a lot here. I'm very draggy, my angle of attack's high, and that gives me a bit of a yaw slip problem, so you can see me kind of belting on the rudder every now and then. Okay, I'm on the green laser. Too far over here.
To be on amber.
Yeah, I know. Oh, carrier moving at flank speed. Hate landing on carrier. Okay, turn out this is actually a lot harder than I thought. I'm having to put a lot of adverse something in. It just doesn't feel like normal, which I hate. I like to feel normal, RC. I just want to feel normal. Full power! Yeah, baby. We never had any worries. Taxiing off with one engine. In you come, RC. Screw it up for the valued viewers. I'm taxied off. Okay, ground crew, Simba, Q-face, repair my vehicle. Pronto. RC's going for the different approach. He's going for the low approach, look. Technically, that's about right. A little bit low, but about right. But I think with one engine, I think it's risky being low.
I'm too low right now, according to my...
In real life, I have no doubt they would dump fuel, internal fuel, but we, well, can't be bothered. We have full fuel here. I doubt they would land full fuel in an emergency.
Yeah,
it's so dangerous. Slam it, here. Slam it, slam it. Burner on, burner on, burner on. Yeah! Well done, RC. The valid viewers are... Look at that. The valid viewers are asking whether it make any difference of view. Wow. Well, you get what you deserve, RC. If we're making a difference if the engine was dead rather than just idle, I mean, I don't know, but from the guys I've spoken to, it works out about the same in terms of drag. That's it. That's our version of a very quick, lazy emergency procedure for a one-engine failure on takeoff. Anything you want to add, RC? I guess not. Bye-bye.
Nope. Oh.